Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Yaliali. In this incarnation, we are here in one more day of this planetary ascension. The focus of the reading today is how to transcend this obstacle. So remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest because it is a general reading. Well, let's go there, family. We have the Page of Swords, we have the Five of Swords, and we have the Knight of Wands as the obstacle, representing the obstacle. So what I am seeing here is a very conflictive energy. With this page, the combination of the page, the Five of Swords, you could be dealing with a person, that is actually criticizing you. Maybe you are dealing with a person that is aggressive. You are maybe in conflicts. Aggressiveness is, represented by all of the cards right here. But right in these cards also lies the answer. I am going to show you other cards that I pulled, but here what I am seeing with the page, many times the shadow of the page is very linked with the inner criticism, with those programmings, all of those comparisons that the ego could do with other people, this constant searching for the imperfections that we have as a self-sabotage programming, these kind of things. And maybe you are dealing with people, and this is not in order to justify any aggressive behavior of other people, because aggressiveness is never justified. But maybe these kind of conflicts are reflecting how you are talking to yourself, and maybe the energy that you are sustaining inside. But we are going to clarify this, because with this Knight of Wands, I am sensing that you also are called, like, taking an action on something, expanding your territory, open, a path. And this card is also about trusting in the resources, in the resources that are going to come to you along this path. So let's see, because I pulled other card for this Five of Swords, this conflict, and the Queen of Pentacles came out. So I think that one of the advices linked with this conflict is like staying truthful, staying faithful to your inner voice, because the Queen many times comes to us to say, well, everything, you are going to be sustained, both material and in immaterial ways too, if you can approach your path right now being faithful to yourself, like doing whatever thing you need to do right now that represents your truth. And with the Knight of Wands also, this card like came out together with this card. I wanted to pull one card, and the Six of Pentacles came out too, but came out from the other side. So maybe what is like creating certain resistances to assume this step could be linked with not fully accepting yourself. And we are like, fully accepting is a concept very, very wide. I think fully accepting ourselves is a process, is something that we can practice. It is a practice, a daily practice. But what I'm trying to say is that maybe you are called to share something, to give something, to offer certain help, or to share, to create balance in your life by sharing your knowledge, your talents, your abilities, etc. But as the card came out from this side, there is like a warning, and the card is saying, don't do this looking for acceptance of other people. Of course, this card is also linked with, doing things, expecting something in exchange. This is about sharing generously and trusting that the balance, the energetic balance, is going to be there, is going to be created, because you are pulsing that from a place of love. You're pulsing that in alignment with your soul. But if you are doing this like looking for something in exchange, or this card could also represent like, I want to share this, but I don't want people to get mad. For example, I want to share my voice. Let's put this example. I want to share, my opinion of certain things. I want to comment certain things, but I am modifying my discourse because other people could get mad at me. So this card is telling you it is important to stay genuine, with the Queen of Pentacles, and to share this from this place of love. You can verify your intentions before doing something, and that way we can practice to align ourselves, with our soul, with the higher dimensions of our soul. Of course, this is a practice too, and many times we are very imperfect. uh, so I think that these conflicts are coming, maybe of not giving this a step, being faithful to you. Let's see the general advices, and I am going to pull other cards. We have the Ace of Swords, we have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Five of Cups. So with both aces here, and also the Page of Pentacles is about sharing, communicating your ideas. So I think we have a beginning, certainly. This is about assuming an opportunity, communicating something, transmitting your truth, but also taking this opportunity through action, inspired action, action in something that is causing you passion, enthusiasm, these kind of things. This is not about something that you don't like. This is about something you do want to do. But many times we are the ones that put the barriers. It's like, yeah, I wanted to do that, but I don't want it anymore because I have to deal or face aspects of myself. And this is something very natural for us humans. I've seen this experience. I've gone through that myself, of course, but I've seen this experience in many people. So I think this is the advice, to start this thing, because you are going to connect with the passion, you are going to connect with your voice, with your truth. And with the Five of Pentacles, the things that have happened until this moment, the things that didn't go the way you wanted, and the things that weren't, that didn't go out as you expected, or were painful even, the losses or the failures, let's put it that way. There is no failure, actually. We are always going through what we need to go in order to acquire a lesson, but not a lesson like the school, you deserve this because it is a lesson. No, it is about extracting light in order to illuminate ourselves. It is not about a punishment. It is very important to not, associate this concept of lesson with punishment. So you went through those situations because they were teaching you something. Maybe you didn't fully discover the message of those situations, but you will. This is about continuing the path. So I am going to pull other cards to complete this reading, and how you can move forward, let's see. Yeah. Okay. We have again the Knight of Wands. We have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Wands, a lot of wands. So a lot of swords, a lot of wands. It's a lot of communication and a lot of action in here. So what I am sensing again, this is about taking action, inspired action, and being open to new adventures. Again, trusting in this path, trusting that everything is going to be given to you. But with the Four of Pentacles, this necessarily is about, not wanting to move from a space. Even this card is about, I don't want to share this thing, the thing that I mentioned a minute ago. This is about, I don't want to share that thing because actually is the ego, are the ego programmings the ones that are preventing you from sharing this. Because with the Queen the fact that you can share whatever thing you have that is valuable for others, you have to recognize that value too, is going to create stability, is going to be is going to create whatever thing you need along the process. This card is empirical. I don't know if I invented that word, but every time that this card comes, it is about you are going to be sustained. You are going to be sustained. Trust in this, and it is that way. Although, even though we are going to face maybe other obstacles in the future, this doesn't mean that we are not going to face obstacles anymore. So, well, family, I am going to end this reading here. Thank you, everyone, and see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.